I think I'm about to upset some people. Let's take a look at the fastest Naruto characters. This is not gonna go well, I don't think, but hey, a man can try his best. Now, disclaimer, this is ninjas only, shinobi only. I'm not doing any Otsutsuki, and it's obviously up until the end of Shippuden, it's not a Boruto list. So yeah, Otsutsukis are obviously gonna raid the top of the list, so I wanted to do this ninjas only. Yep. In 10th place, I hate to do this because I'm not a fan, we've got Shisui Uchiha. Obviously, Shisui is canonically famous for the body flicker technique, Shisui of the flicker. But obviously he has limited on-panel or in-panel feats, and a lot of what we know about him is statements from other characters or just stipulations, so that's why he's in 10th. I do think, and I hate to sound like a Shisui Glazer here, but I do think his death was too untimely. Had he died a little later in life, he might have got some hacks, improved his speed, he might have been higher on this list, but as is, I rate 10th is fine. In 9th place, and you guys might find this a bit weird because it's not necessarily a character you associate with speed, and that is Shisui's lover boy, Itachi Uchiha. I didn't say lover boy as an insult, by the way. I actually do like Itachi compared to Shisui. A lot more than Shisui. They were just, you know, thick as thieves. Now, as I said, you don't typically expect or think of Itachi as a fast character, but bro had exceptional reaction time and casting speed. Like, he could cast jutsus faster than Kakashi's eyes could trace his hand movements, and that is stated in the data books, so it's fact. And the main reason I put him in this list and at 9th ahead of Shisui is he kept pace with part 2 of Shippuden Sasuke, who was already super quick before getting his boosts. So Itachi kept pace with him and potentially was faster because, as we know, Itachi was holding back in that fight against Sasuke. So yeah, elite reaction speed, like overall movement speed, but still, speed is speed. In 8th place, we have a character that, upon further reflection, is probably a little too low. In 8th place, we've got A. Obviously, A is one of the fastest characters without hacks. So like just raw physical speed, A is up there. But he's in 8th because so many characters have hacks over him. The fastest shinobi alive after Minato's death. So how can you not put A on the list? But I don't think anyone was upset that he was on the list, surely. He's known for his speed. Some of his feats that put him on this list are, he comes this close to tagging Minato. And as I said, Minato's fast as hell. He forces Sasuke to rely on his Sharingan prediction because he's too fast for the naked eye. And obviously he's got the lightning cloak, which boosts his already insanely fast speed. So yeah, I think he's the fastest traditional speedster in the show, pre-hacks and post Minato. But also Minato's kind of a hack, so yeah, 8th place for A. In 7th place, now we're getting into hacks territory. We've got Obito Uchiha. Now, I don't think this does really count, but I'm gonna bring it up. He kind of has like a pseudo teleportation with Kamui. He can dip in and out of the realm, and that kind of just stops space and time. So yeah, it's like a pseudo teleportation. It's obviously not as efficient or as fast as Flying Raijin. And then some of his key feats is he can warp away attacks with Kamui mid-battle. And obviously we know attacks are fast, so he could just move out the way. He also keeps up with KCM, Naruto, and Kakashi at the same time. And Kakashi is a character that just missed out on this list. So, two pretty fast characters, obviously Naruto way faster. And his Kamui phase timing against characters like Minato is godlike. The precision that requires and the speed that requires. He tops Itachi in reactions. He's godly at it. So, what more do I have to say? Obviously, there was also, when he had the 10 tails, there was a huge boost in speed and power. So, 7th is fair for Obito. And speaking of a boost in power from the 10 tails, in 6th place, we've got Madara. Not a traditional speedster in any means. He's more like a powerhouse. He's strong as fuck. But you can't deny the man is quick. During the fight with Naruto and Sasuke, he reacts to top tier blitz attacks and scales pretty relative to Naruto and Sasuke. Like, at one point they were struggling to even land a hit on him because he was so fast. Come on. And some of his feats are he reacts to Tobirama's Flying Raijin attempt. So he reacted to instant teleportation, which is mental. He keeps up with KCM2 Naruto, as I said, and he manages to track 8 Gates Guy. Briefly. Let's not take anything away from Guy, but yeah. He still manages to track him, and as we know, 8 Gates Guy, well, then he's not spoil anything on the list. He's fast. In 5th place, we just spoke about the man, not Guy. We've got Tobirama. Now, a lot of people probably think this is too low, and it might be. I'm no expert, but he states himself that Minato is faster than him, and perfected Flying Raijin better than he had, even though he created it. Minato took it to a whole new level, so there's one reason he's in 5th, but enough with the downplaying. Let's upplay him and let's say why he's even in the top 5. He manages to tag Jubito, who, as we said, fast as hell, insane reactions, intangible. He still manages to get a tag off on him. He's also got extremely fast hand sign speed, like I mentioned with Itachi. I know that's a traveling speed, but it's still fast as hell. And it is movement speed. And he's got fucking Flying Raijin. Do I need to say more? Also, the feat of him killing Izuna is insanely fast, and bro left after shadows. I know that's just an animation thing, but it makes Shisui's body flicker look like a lag. So 5th place for Tobirama, and I just wanted to get a dig in on Shisui. Don't take that seriously. In 4th place, we've got Might Guy. Now, hear me out. I know he is the fastest example of raw movement speed that we saw in the show. Madara stated that he bent time and space, and the data book supports an extreme distortion effect with the speed he reached there. But it's a one-time thing. It could never happen again. So he did have the highest peak, but he only reached that peak once. So think of it like Ben Johnson in the Olympics when he broke the world record. I think it was like 9.67 9.6777 seconds, something like that. He broke that record, right? He was the fastest man in the world, but he was on steroids. So that's kind of how I look at this Might Guy thing. It's not even like a usual hack, because the other characters can use their hacks all the time. This is just a one-off, like, I'm gonna kill myself to reach this speed and strength. So it's a sacrifice. So I think it's not fair to put him number 1, because he could never do it again. But 4th is still crazy high. And yeah, like I said, he's fast as fuck. There's nothing more to say. The top 3 is very contentious. I will give you guys that. And I know I mentioned the whole no Boruto thing. 2 of these characters do get faster in Boruto. And I'm gonna count their feats there because they are from Shippuden 2. Argue with a wall. In 3rd place, we've got Sasuke. Now, a lot of people have him 2. A lot of people even have him 1. I think he's 3. Because while he does have a more instant teleportation than Flying Raijin, he needs to have vision of the place he's teleporting to. So it's kind of a short distance. So he's probably the fastest character over a short distance. And then the man in 2nd place is Minato, obviously. Well, not obviously, but is Minato. And like Sasuke is the fastest over a short distance, Minato is the fastest overall with prep, because obviously you need to have his seal or his tag at the destination, and obviously he needs to be there first to put it there. So it requires prep time. It's like a Batman argument. Minato with prep time, fastest Naruto character. And that for me is the only reason he's not in 1st place, is because of the prep time. But I think it's a greater feat than being the fastest over a short distance. Maybe. They're interchangeable. Fuck it. Don't kill me. And then the fastest in 1st place is obviously Naruto. If you don't have Naruto number 1, minus the Otsutsukis, you're a dumbass. He is physically the fastest out of the three of them, and the fastest with no limits, so he doesn't need the prep time. He's not drawn back by needing to see the teleportation spot or travel a short distance. He's just pure speed, kind of like A, but way faster. So like typical speedster, no teleportation, just straight blitzing. So that's why I got Naruto 1. Even though it'd probably be Minato had he had time to prep or whatever. Yeah. So that's my list. I hope the comment section isn't a flaming ball of fire right now. Actually, I hope it is, because that would mean I got lots of views. Cool. Thank you so much for watching. See you next week. Please do like the video. Please do subscribe. And